Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make my spaghetti bolognese. So if you're interested in seeing that, keep watching. So the things that you're going to need. Firstly, you're going to need some mince. This is just regular mince from Coles in Australia, and it's just ready to go. It's 1 kilo of mince as well. This will serve quite a lot of people. 1 tin of diced tomatoes, some garlic, 1 large onion, some fresh tomatoes, these are on the vine, salt and pepper, some OXO beef cubes or just any beef stock, a little bit of brown sugar, some spaghetti, and any vegetables that you feel like adding into your specific spaghetti bolognese. First thing we need to do is deal with our onion. So I'm going to get a large big knife and I'm just going to chop off the bottom so there's a flat edge for it to sit on. I'm then going to cut it right down the middle with the root still intact. And then I'm going to peel off the outer layer. And we're going to work with some garlic now. So I have like a huge clove of garlic here. Okay, so I have a pan here and it's not on yet, so I'm just going to turn that on to a medium heat and then I'm going to put some oil in my pan. Just whatever oil you have is good, and I just like to swirl it around the outsides of the pan. Now we're going to let the pan get hot and we'll add our onions and saute our onions. Alright, so our pan is nice and hot now, so I'm going to take our onions and our garlic and put them straight into the pan. So I have my 1 cup of boiling water and I'm just going to open my OXO cube by opening the corners and then squashing it between my fingers till it's nice and powdery. And then I'm going to rip off the corner and add it to my cup of boiling water. And stir, stir, stir. That's ready for when we need it later. Okay, our mince is going well. It's mostly brown now. You're going to make sure to smash any of the bigger clumps that are in there. You want to try and keep this mince as even as possible. I'm just going to give that another couple of minutes. Okay, our mince is just taking another couple of minutes to finish, so I'm going to prepare my tomatoes now. Just take that out of the way. So I'm just going to start by taking the green stuff off. And I have 2 tomatoes here because I had 2 tomatoes left in the fridge, but you can use as many as you want. And I'm going to make kind of big chunks of this. So as you can see, the mince is mostly browned now, but there's a little bit of pink left. That's alright. So we're going to go on to the next step. First we're going to pour in our OXO cube mixture, so our beef stock, 1 cup. To add an extra OXO cube for extra beefy flavour if you feel the need to. So taste test regularly to see how you're going from this stage. Okay, now I'm going to turn the temperature down to a low heat and add my tin of diced tomatoes. And finally my spoonful of brown sugar. Alright, back to cooking. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes and the meat is almost done. So I'm going to get started on the spaghetti for our spaghetti bolognese. Now, of course, you don't have to use spaghetti with this sort of mince sauce. You could also use something like macaroni or penne pasta or any type of pasta you want, and it would work really well, but I'm going with the traditional. So I have a pan of cold water. It's about half full to the top, and I'm going to put that on the high heat, and then I'm going to go in with my salt. Got some Himalayan pink salt here, and just make it salty water. I'm going to put quite a lot of salt in here. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so when that salt starts to dissolve, the water is hot enough and I can then put the pasta in. While waiting for that to boil, I'm just going to start grating some cheese. So, pretty simple process, but you can't have a good spaghetti bolognese without a little bit of grated cheese on top. Okay, as you can see, all of the salt from the middle has dissolved and the water is starting to bubble. That means it's a perfect temperature to put in our pasta. I'm just using normal spaghetti, and I'm going to take a small handful, just a little bit of pasta, and I'm going to break it in half and put it into the pan. I find that breaking the spaghetti in half makes the spaghetti shorter so it's easier to eat. Don't forget to give the pasta a stir so it doesn't stick together. This pasta is going to need between 10 and 15 minutes to cook, so I'll be back when that's done. Life's too short to even get along. Once the pasta's been cooked to the consistency that you like, it is time to serve up. So I have my nice lovely spaghetti bowl here, and I'm just going to start and put a little bit of spaghetti in the bottom. Don't worry about making this look pretty. It's going to taste delicious, so it doesn't matter how nice it looks. I like to make a little bit of a well in the centre and then get a nice big scoop of my mince and put it right in the middle. Maybe a little bit more. And then a little crack of salt and a little bit of pepper. And then finally our broken cheese. Nice little sprinkling of that over the top. There we go. And our spaghetti bolognese is complete. Yummy. Spaghetti bolognese. Doesn't that look delicious? This is some good stuff. Perfect for a day like today where it's a bit overcast and rainy and not the best day. This is the perfect way to end that day on a nice warm spaghetti bolognese, nice and meaty and delicious. So check it out and send me your guys' creations so I can see how you made it, what you did different, stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave any suggestions for other videos in the comments below, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!
Is it time? I always thought I'd be blind by now. Here under the water, I've been there years, but up to the surface, I'm climbing now. Transformation is coming. Reject